When the beat drop, I'ma give it straight to him like, give it to him, 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 give it to him. Now slide to the beat like, give it to him, give it to him, give it to him, give it to him.
Life of a mum, mate. Let me tell you, with these videos. Do you know what? You cannot. God. Hold on. No, wait. Do you know what? No, I need to get myself a proper camera and a proper stand and that. Like this, I can't be doing all of this stuff here. Like, you know. Do you know what? This is all for you guys, you know. Please appreciate me. Why are you not staying? Let's try again. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, make sure you subscribe. And you guys that been rocking with me from the beginning, welcome back, man. Welcome back. You know, I'm just here to give you some content. And I thought, yeah, I was sitting there and I was thinking, why don't I do a video on... Please, let me just do this video, please. Hold on. So, yeah, I thought, let me do a video on the things they don't tell you about pregnancy. Because, listen, everyone thinks pregnancy is, nice, yeah. No. Yeah, there's so many things when you get pregnant you just never thought that happened to you. Like, you think some weird stuff's happening to you whilst you're going through pregnancy. And I came across a thread and I read it and I was like, yeah, like, let me do a video on this because this is real rap. Like, this is real rap. We don't know a lot. Like, there's so much we don't know that happens. Especially if you're a young mum as well. Like, I was young. I got pregnant at 17. So I didn't expect half the things that I went through. So yeah, let's get into the video. I hope you're all well. Look at me, I'm so rude. I didn't even check if you guys is good. Like, where's my manners gone? Let me try that again. I hope you look good though, man. Mentally, physically, all of that. But yeah, let me gotta do it for my baby mamas. My baby mamas. But dear. So, the first one is, I've got notes, so I'm just reading off it because I forget. That's another thing with pregnancy and being a mum. Your brain, you don't remember nothing, yeah? You'll be putting your keys in the fridge. I swear to you, you'll be like, why did I just put butter in my washing machine? Why is there butter in my washing machine? And you'll be like, I never did it. You did do it, sis. I swear down you did. It's the mum brain. You can't remember. You just about remember your name. If you have other children, you call them by their other names. Your brain just frazzles when you have kids. It goes. But yeah, that wasn't even number one, but that is now number one. So the next one now is, when you're giving birth, yeah, you may shit yourself. You may go toilet. You might just, and the baby can poo inside you whilst you're giving birth. Like, you can give birth and the baby's just shut inside you. I know. But this is what happens, like, there's so many things, like, the pelvic pain. You see, they don't ever tell you about, like, you see in the third trimester, it can even start in the second trimester. But the pelvic pain, I had to go to a specialist because of mine. I had to have a belt. I was sitting there was like, you need to wear proper shoes. I was wearing proper shoes. There's no explaining that. You're sleeping and you'll turn over and you'll be like, ow, ow. In your sleep, you are saying ow. Do you understand? Like like you know when you lift up your leg over the blanket, like, you know when you lift, like, you put the blanket in between your legs, because you do that as well, just to try and make yourself comfortable. Get a pregnancy pillow. That's the best thing ever. Listen, that pregnancy pillow was my life. That went in between my legs, in between my... But I had two. Listen, I had to have one under the belly. Woo, listen. That pelvic pain was brand new. Like my baby father would tap me like, are you alright? Like, I'm there saying ow in my sleep. Like, he'll be like, are you okay? Yeah, babe. I'm like, no. Like, and don't wake her up. Listen, don't wake her up if she's doing that, because she can't actually feel it, but she can feel it, innit? Because obviously she's saying that. But I couldn't feel it whilst I was asleep, but I can feel it. It's weird. It's so mad to explain. Like, no one will understand. While she's sleeping, she knows her body's hurting, if that makes sense, but she can't actually feel it because she's sleeping. Now, if you wake her up, she actually feels it and knows her body's in pain. Like, it's mad. Like, it's actually mad. Like, it feels like your pelvis is being torn apart. It's horrible. Like, the aching it causes. Oh, you can't walk. You're just holding your belly. You're waddling. You literally, if you see a pregnant woman waddle, let that woman sit down, because she's in pain, man. I'm telling you, she's in pain. Right, let me tell you a lot about sciatica. You see that? Oh, that there, sciatica is something where it's like a pinching on the nerves. And when I say it can stop you physically from moving, like, you will freeze. In your tracks, you can be walking perfectly fine. Bam, stop, you'd have to. Because it'll come out of nowhere. I swear to God, it comes out of nowhere. You can be walking perfectly fine. Yeah, train station, walking, waddle with your little belly. Yeah, pew. You have to stop. You're like, yo, hold on a minute. Where did that come from? You're like, you even let out a little yelp, because sometimes it's not too bad. Sometimes you're like, ooh, hold on, and you can still walk, but it hurts. Do you know what I mean? Sometimes, in other, like, depending on how it's caught on the nerve, whoo, it literally could paralyze you. I can't even lie, it can paralyze you. Like, you can feel like you physically cannot walk. Like, you physically cannot walk. It goes down your bum cheek, sometimes down your thigh. Obviously everyone's different in it, but mine personally went down my back, like my lower back, my bum cheek, my thigh. It makes, you know, when your knee just goes doo-doo. You know, when that was me, I'm walking up. Listen, how many times people have seen me crying on the road? How many times people have probably seen me crying on the road? You can never do videos either. Hello, I'm trying to do a video. Your life is never the same. See, this is what I'm saying. Hello. I'm back, man, because do you know what? I can't. I actually can't. Let's try and get this video wrapped up. These videos are never easy for me to make. Like, I get disturbed. I got things to do. Something goes wrong. The editing app moves mad. Like, it's just... it's too much. It's sometimes just too much. But yeah, let me carry on. So I was saying about sciatica. That there, I can't explain the pain, but certain times it's worse than others. Sometimes it can feel like you just can't walk. Next time it can feel like, oh, a shooting pain through your bum cheek and your thigh. It's not nice. Yeah. What else did I put? The epidural doesn't always work. So, you know, whenever it's like, yeah, I'm just going to get an epidural and it's fine. Let me tell you, you know, sometimes it can only work on like half your body. So imagine, like, this whole half of your body is paralyzed, yeah? Like, you can't feel nothing, and then all this side can. Like, listen, and the back problems you're going to get, they don't tell you about the back problems you're going to get with these things, epidurals and spinal. I made curry last night. Now, look at my nails. I got most of it, but it stained my nails. Tramp. But, yeah, anyways. How am I going to get that out, man? Curry powder flipping mash up my things still. But yeah, anyways, sorry. Away with the fairies. Yeah, epidural. If you can do it naturally, yeah, please try it. Even just gas and air. If you do gas and air, that's good. That's still natural. You understand? But water birth, you see, because they can't give you they can't give you like epidurals and things like that, like drugs whilst you're having a water birth. You can only have gas and air. So I don't know. Just try and do a water birth, try and do it naturally, because the side effects that these things have as well are quite serious. Do you know what I mean? They can affect you long term. But yeah, it doesn't always work. Like, it's not 100% guaranteed you're going to get full pain relief. But they do work as well. They can work. Do you know what I mean? The epidurals and things like that. Spinal is what you normally have when you're having a C-section. It's like an epidural, but the tube bit doesn't stay in your back. Phantom kicks. You won't be pregnant, but you're adamant there's a baby kicking in your belly. Like, if you could, they are strong as well. They're like boom, boom, like, and you're thinking, what the hell is that? What's going on? I know I'm not pregnant. Don't play with me. I ain't pregnant. But you will feel these kicks, and it's like, whoa, where did that come from? I wasn't expecting that. You might want to all do a pregnancy test just because you felt that, because it feels so realistic. Like, there's a baby in your belly. You're like, bitch. Yeah, like, you don't want to, yeah, you will do a pregnancy test, all sorts. Phantom kicks. You're not going mad. Do you know what I mean? I know it's real. The tearing. They don't explain to you about tearing. You can tear from your vagina down to your arse. Like, boom. Have loads of stitches. You can't pee. You have to put a shower down there and wee. Like, you have to squat in the shower and wee, because the burning pain you're going to feel. Yeah? The burning pain. If you have a C-section, they don't tell you can't laugh, you can't cough. You have to put a towel on your belly. Yeah? You have to hold it there and you have to laugh. Like, listen, I kicked my baby father out because he was making me laugh. How mean is that? I was like, get out because you're making me laugh. And it was so painful for me. And I was like, please just stop making me laugh because I can't cope. Like, do you know, it's so, when you cough, when you laugh, when you clear your... you don't... Even if you do that, go... you feel it here. Like... you don't realise until you have a problem there. Do you understand? It's like when you have two... You know, yeah, right. What else? Your feet and your hands can swell up like a balloon. Yeah, it's your cankles will have cankles. The fat ankle will have fat. Like, it will have, listen, it's rude. You just be looking at your feet like, oh my God, look at me. Your fat's all piling up here on your hand. This bit's all, nah. They don't tell you about all this stuff. My nipples went brown, like, I'm being summoned again. I'm trying to do a video. Why are you sad? Can you let me do my video? No? You want to say hello? Oh. Say hello? No, stop. Be nice. Say hey. Get off. Why are you biting my headphone? Say hello. Right, stop being here. Let me just deal with her, guys. I'll be back. Right. I'm going to just try wrap up this video because I can never just sit here and give you lot a video. Look, my what's this? My hives are coming up and all sorts. Let me stop because let me finish this video. Give you lot the content you need. Go play with my babies. Get back to it, you know, because we all in a pandemic. We in lockdown. Stay in our house. You know, whatever. So, yeah. As I was saying before, I said my nipples were dark. They started to change colour. My nipples are not pink anyway. They're like a nudie colour. Like, they're not pink. they've got like a tan to them. But my nipples went brown. Like, they were brown. Like, I had brown nipples. Your nipples can get bigger. Like, there's loads of... you have to have injections in your leg after a C-section to, like, make sure your blood doesn't thin. And you got to wear these socks as well to help the blood flow. Your boobs go, like, rock. Like, oh, my God. You see, the first day, it's all right. Second day, it starts to feel a bit. Third day, boom, you just wake up and you just got these stiff titties. Like, these titties are just rock hard. It's so painful. You feel to cry. Like, oh, ow. Just thinking about it. They're just leaking and they look good. They look great. You're just there like, oh, they do look really nice. Like, you just got a boob job. They look so good. But then, like, it hurts. It really does hurt. They're so tender. They're so sore. I'm sure it's probably the equivalent, if not worse, of like blue balls or something. Because, oh my God, that pain is serious. I know they look good, guys, but wow, that pain is serious. Oh yeah, they don't tell you about mucus plug. They don't tell you about that. It's like this thick mucus that comes. It's disgusting. It's disgusting. It all has colours in it, like reddy brown. Smells of things make you feel. Oh yeah, morning sickness isn't just in the morning. That's not just in the morning. That happens anytime, whenever it feels like it. Like, yeah, you could just be walking down the road at 5 p.m. You'll be eating, and then you'll be like, I want to be sick. Come out of nowhere. Literally, these are the things that I'm thinking of right now that happened to me. I probably missed 1,000,001 things. Like, do you know what I mean? Put your pregnancy weird things that happen to you, how your body changed, or, you know, what they don't tell you, in the comments. I'd like to hear, because I was sitting there and I was just, when I went through the thread that I saw before, I was like, oh, okay, so I'm not a weirdo. Like, my body's normal. Like, oh yeah, they don't tell you you can get diabetes only when you're pregnant. Like, you can get diabetes when only you're pregnant and then go back to normal. Like, after you've given birth, you can just eat normally. Obviously, when you're pregnant, you'll be insulin dependent whilst pregnant. That's why you have, like, glucose tests and stuff like that. But yeah, you can be, like, diabetic only whilst pregnant. Mad. You can, and as well, the big thing they don't really like to glorify, you can die from pregnancy. So please, don't just be having a baby for anyone. Pregnancy is a serious thing. You're putting your life at risk, you know. And, oh my God, when you can't fart. Oh my, see, it's all flowing back to me now. Oh my God, I was about to round up the video. It's all coming back to me. Look, I've got to tell you, look, God's coming with the, it's all, when you can't, your organs all move back. I don't know if, because I had a C-section, but this, I'm sure it probably happens when you give birth naturally as well. But oh my God, you can't fart. It hurts. You got to drink peppermint tea. The belly ache, and when you see when that fart's ready to come, you don't care who's there. You have to fart. And you have to sit on the toilet. You have to go hoy. They don't tell you as well that you'll feel like you need to you'll feel like you need to wee, but you can't wee. You physically cannot wee. That's whilst you're pregnant. I've literally got ready, left my house, walked 2 minutes down the road, felt like I needed to wee, come back to my house and said, yeah, I'm not going out. Because I couldn't wee. And I just felt like for ages I needed to wee, but it's the baby on your bladder. Like, it's they don't tell you these things. Like, it's the second and third trimester. I can't, like, the end of the second trimester and the third trimester is when your body's just like, of pain. It's just a pain. Oh, your whole body's a pain. They're like, oh, you look great. Don't lie. Do not lie. I'm fucking swollen. All this fluid is in my feet. And you're going to tell me I look nice whilst my skin and my hair is oily. Don't lie. So they're like, oh, you got the pregnancy glow. What? Oily hair? Oily skin? Then the next day it's dry. Like, your skin doesn't know what it's doing. Your hair don't know what it's doing. It's like one day you look great. The next minute you look like a freaking troll. It just doesn't work, okay? I don't know why. You get oily. Listen. But then sometimes you just look beautiful. You're just like, oh, the skin's glowing, honey. You know? Pregnancy isn't always cracked up to be. Sometimes you do have good moments, you know? My breast was leaking before I even gave birth. So I was having sex, yeah, and my baby daddy drank my breast milk. He was like, why am I sucking your breast and there's liquid in my mouth? I was like, you drank my milk, bitch. You drank my titty milk. You drank my titty. I drank my titty milk though. No one can't chat shit. You got to taste your own titty milk. You give it to your baby. You got to know what your baby's eating. You know, you taste your baby food. Well, oh, and you don't like, you're never prepared for the going into the, like, you're a normal person every day having a shower, don't get disturbed. Next minute, your showers are never the same. You've either got a baby and a bouncer, you got a toddler coming in, mum, can I come in? Mum, in, bath. But parenting builds character. It builds character, it builds patience, and do you know what? You wouldn't change your kids for the world. Do you know what I mean? They are blessings. Yeah, well, my kids are blessings. Anyway, I love my babies, you know. It drive me a bit mad, but I love them. And, you know, I'm not trying to put no one off pregnancy, but this is real stuff. Like, this is what happens. You can have, like, there is complications that can happen. There is, like, nothing's just, oh, perfect, yeah, pregnancy, shoot flowers, rainbows, give birth, oh, I'm going back to my perfect figure. No, doesn't work like that. You can oil up your belly as well as much as you want. Sometimes you still get stretch marks. Do you know what I mean? Not everything works for everyone. Not everyone's like symptoms are the same. Some people don't even get morning sickness. Some people just get tender boobs. Everyone's different, but this is just my personal things. I'm sure some people can relate. I'm sure I've missed a couple of things, so let me know in the comments below. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure you show me love in the comments as well, and make sure you like this video. Gang.